All right. Just real quick. This isn't gonna be hopefully not a long video. I just want to get some points across because this came across my feed. I was gonna cover it whenever I got the time. So, uh, and I've been seeing this just talking people talking about this left and right. And so it's Cynthia Erivo. All right, will play Jesus Christ in a rock musical. All right, Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl. All right, now um, there's some things here that are very obvious, right? Okay, first thing first, we know that Isa Ibn Maryam is a prophet. We know this first. Okay? First thing first. Okay? And so, as Muslims, we respect Isa ibn Maryam. All right, we don't believe that Isa ibn Maryam was crucified and killed, like the Christians believe, right? And we believe that the time will come when Isa ibn Maryam, all right, Jesus, son of Mary, as they call him, will come back and at the end of times, right, and help fight Gug Majuj and the whole end of the world stuff, right? So we believe that, right? But typically, right, when these sort of things happen, right, these portrayals of Jesus or Isa ibn Maryam, the Christians, they tend to be outraged at Muslims for some reason. I'm not quite sure how this is an attack on Muslims. I don't know how they got to the conclusion that hey, the Muslims are at fault, right? And Christians often refer to okay, well, the depictions of Jesus to us Christians, right? This is terrible. How could you do this to us? But we never see depictions of the Muslim prophets. They don't see depictions of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They don't see it happen, right? Now, there are a few reasons for this, right? Which Christians don't seem to grasp, right? And I'm not sure why. First thing first, the Muslims are on your side. We don't believe in depictions of prophets at all, period, for that matter, right? And we don't believe, right, that they should be portraying Isa ibn Maryam, someone who Muslims love and respect, because we love and respect all prophets, right? We don't believe that they should be portraying him at all, right? We don't believe that. We don't believe that he should be portrayed by some bald-headed chick. Hold on, let's see. Is she gay? Let me stop. Let me see. Is she gay? She might be gay. If she's partner, is it husband something? Husband. Let's see if she has something. She identifies as queer and bisexual. All right, so that so not only is this bald-headed black chicken, right? Not only did they cast her to play Jesus, right? To play Isa ibn Maryam, she's also gay. All right, she's also gay. All right, so double whammy, double wrong. Right now, Muslims, right? We stand with you Christians. We're like, why in the world are they having some bald gay black chick play Jesus? Right? That's the issue for another day, right? But we're on your side with that. We stand with the Christians. Hey, don't do this. But Christians, the problem is you guys largely do not take Christianity seriously as Christians. The reason why, and this is going to shock you all, the reason why Muslims don't have portrayals of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam being put out in the world by anyone, because whenever it happens, if someone thinks of that idea, we take our religion very seriously. And for some reason, you Christians just don't seem to do that. When people have portrayals of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, right, they are forced to either take it down immediately or face the consequences. And the consequences can be any number of things, all right? They could be killed, they could be tortured, all kinds of stuff can happen to someone, right, for when they do these things, right? So you have to take the onus upon yourself, right, to fight back against this. This is something that every Christian that goes to church and believes in Christianity, right, you should fight back against this. It should be a public outcry where we're not going to allow this to happen. But it happens so frequently, right, with Jesus, right, that they say, okay, well, this is fine, because what are they going to do about it? Nothing at all. They're fine with the past 15 times that we portrayed Jesus. So why would they hear them? If you take a stand early on and keep taking a stand, they will stop trying you. But they've bullied you so much that they're like, well, they're not going to stop us. And we're not going to get we're not going to get into the creators of this Jesus Christ superstar thing, right? But I saw that the creators of this happened to be a certain race, all right, a certain race of folks, and a certain belief system. I'm not going to say what, but you could probably guess the people who control all the other stuff. Yeah, the directors and stuff are all Yahudi. So this isn't surprising at all. If you know, you know. This is why historically the Christians and the Jews have had major beef, and Germany has been the strongest example of that. They're very against the Jewish folks. This is why they had the whole Holocaust, and before that, that they would find any reason they can to kill Jewish folks. Now, not saying it's right or not saying it's wrong, but this is what has happened in history, right? And the Jewish folks who are in the media tend to try and portray Jesus, the God of the Christians, right, as a joke. They're making a mockery of your religion, and you should be equally as offended. No, you should be more offended, because as Muslims, yes, we're offended by this, because we believe that Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus, is one of the great prophets. He's one of the great prophets. He's mentioned in the Quran, the story of Isa ibn Maryam. So we take offense to this wholeheartedly, but we don't believe Jesus to be God. So if I believe Jesus to be God, there's no way that you're going to portray my God as a bald, anorexic gay chick. This is not happening. I'm fighting you in the streets. There's going to be 1,000 petitions, letters, boycotts, all the stuff that Muslims do when someone portrays Prophet Muhammad or tries to. The same thing should happen to these people. It shouldn't be a thing where you're fine with allowing this to go on. I remember, I put up here, the Olympics. When the Olympics had the entire, like, the Last Supper, as they call it, right? And it's a bunch of drag queens and fat girls. And it's like, oh my God. And there was outrage, surely, but the outrage didn't, it wasn't met with proper, like, uproar from Christian society. It should have been a public apology. Folks should have lost their jobs over this. Like, this would never happen to Muslims. This is all I'm saying. Muslims wouldn't allow this opening ceremony to take place because everyone knows Islam's the one religion. Hey, you're not going to get away with this at all. So just here to say, hey, listen, do not let them take your religion for granted. Do not let them take you for a fool. Fight back against this stuff, because when Christians are attacking, Muslims for this, this is the Muslims' fault because the Muslims go so extreme, and we don't. No, you not going extreme to protect your God. That's on you, right? The reason why they don't do this for Prophet Muhammad at all is because they know there is consequences for their actions, and people need to understand that there is in this, like, world we live in, right? There is a freedom of speech, I guess, for the most part. You can say what you want to, but your freedom of speech, be that you expressing yourself via art or your ideas or just your words itself, you can express them however you like. Go right ahead. But the consequences that follow from you doing that will happen. There's going to be consequences for your actions. All right. So if you go outside and some big brolic dude is strong as hell, and you freaking curse him out and willing to get a fight at him, hey, listen, if he fights you back and you get your ass beat, guess what? That's on you. Why'd you provoke that guy? Same thing that happens with this. Your words don't stop people from behaving a certain way, because the consequences for your actions can still occur. So be very careful with that. Christians, you guys need to fight back. Boycotting does work. Box office movies flop all the time because people just say, hey, listen, we're not going to support this at all. It's the same thing that happened with Starbucks. Starbucks lost like $12 billion because every Muslim and every Muslim who supports the Palestinian movement was like, hey, we're not going to support Starbucks. Starbucks is over here just tanking, losing mad money. And they were trying to have every collab possible and all these celebrities who sold their soul for freaking a dollar. It's not working. So Christians, you guys should 100% boycott this. And as Muslims, we're not going to go see this movie. I can assure you, no Muslim is going to see a musical with a gay black chick or anyone gay for that matter. For that, we're not going to. a gay person in the movie. Let's go stop the movie. We're gonna go see it now. We're not doing that. So rest assured, Christians, Muslims, we have your back on this. We're not going to support the Chris Cynthia Erivo, the queer gay black chick, right, in her musical debut for Jesus Christ Superstar. No, we're not gonna do it. All right, Jesus was black, but he definitely wasn't some gay black chick. That's not how it works. That's all I have for y'all today. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. وقرن في بيوتكن ولا تبرجن